Rapidly rising gas prices are also impacting Central Florida's largest food bank at a time when more and more people are actually needing help.
Yeah, Spectrum News 13's Rebecca Turco. She is joining us live now, actually from a gas station in Altamont Springs with a little bit more perspective. And of course, Rebecca, you know, groups like Second Harvest, they use trucks that are actually using diesel, so it's costing more.
Good evening, and I'm told the food bank's trucks actually go through more than 2,100 gallons of diesel a week for those food pickups, and at more than $5.19 or so a gallon, those extra costs are adding up fast. With around 800 grocery store pickups every week, Second Harvest Food Bank burns a lot of gas to put out 250,000 meals every day.
For a nonprofit budget, that stretches it really, really far in terms of what we're able to do.
Greg Higgerson is the food bank's chief development officer. He says their diesel costs are now more than $11,000 a week, up by around 20% in just the past few weeks. On top of that, food prices are up and more people are needing help.
It's still a very high need, and we expect that to continue to climb as prices go up. People are at that tipping point.
The food here gets picked up by hundreds of food pantries, soup kitchens, and the like.
Hey, Dennis.
Places like Servant's Heart Ministry. Volunteers bag and deliver food to some 200 families every week. Executive Director Chip Hanna says their gas costs have doubled over the past few months.
You know, there's times at night where I wonder, okay, is this going to be the time where we're not going to be able to continue the ministry going?
Still, Chip is optimistic. He says they'll switch to every other week deliveries if need be to save on gas and still get the food out there. As for Greg, he knows no matter how tight their budget gets, they'll make it work. He says they have to because the need for this help is just too high.
Our need is insignificant compared to the needs of about 500,000 people who are trying to get to work. They're trying to, you know, make it work financially, but they're just a little bit short of that. And this situation with fuel prices doesn't help.
And on top of everything, Greg says they are also dealing with added fuel surcharges when it comes to food that's being delivered from outside of Central Florida. Reporting live in Seminole County, I'm Rebecca Turco, Spectrum News 13.